Right, welcome. So we have just been setting up for a little while, and so far already we have caught orbs on the SLS camera. We have had a cat ball go off over by the wardrobe twice. The wardrobe door opened twice. And then I've been putting ping pong balls around, and when we came back, one of the ping pong balls were in a completely different place. What else happened? And noises. So there's like tapping noises coming from behind the wardrobe. I'll just show you the wardrobe there. And that wall apparently is quite big there. That wall is apparently like the one in the house that had to be built with something different because the plaster would just come off the walls. And also Curtis said that this room is the only one where he can't put glass pictures on the wall. So in the other rooms he likes to have maps, and they're sort of in frames and they're on glass, but actually in this room they fall off the wall and break. So there's 2 canvases in this room which apparently fall off the walls. Haven't yet, luckily. Oh, and the other thing we had was the EMF reader going off. So there's a little bit of noise. So we've got Carly from Momentum downstairs doing her live. So if you can hear any music, that's them. And they'll be going live again at 9:45, and then I think at 10:45 all of that will end. So then there'll be no noise. So you probably can hear some music in the background, and that's Carly having a party. So
There's a right reading that. You're a poet in that.
I am a poet and I didn't know. So we thought we'd start by just going through some of the equipment that we use, because I think we just take for granted that people know what we're using, and they don't always. So thank you to anyone that's tuning in. Please tippy tap the screen if you can, and if you could do the heart me at the top, that would be awesome as well. Right, so we have EMF readers. So that's electromagnetic field. So they pick up electromagnetic fields. So you can see, like, if your phone's not on aeroplane mode. Oh, it's not. Why is mine not doing it today? So with Simon's, there you go. So it'll go mental. So it's picking up the field from the phone.
Magnetic field.
So when we do our hunts, we will have these on aeroplane mode, to make sure that's not affecting the electromagnetic field. So we've got a couple of these, and we usually just dot them around. If you're in a bigger place, you can carry them around with you and see which parts are active. But tonight we'll have one with us and one just set up. Somewhere we've got one over there at the moment by the kettle, but we'll obviously turn all the plugs off to make sure that's not making it go off.
It's not making it go off anyway.
No, it isn't, but just to make sure. So that's the EMF readers. Really simple, really cheap to buy as well. So if you're thinking of going out on your own, this is a really good place to start. And also, if we're going on like the cheap things that are really easy to start, Simon, no, on your phone you can have Ghost Tube. So you've got an SLS camera which picks up like little stick men, and I think I pay like £1 something a month, so you don't have all the ads and stuff like that. So it's SLS, Ghost Tube, and you can just find it on anywhere, and it kind of picks up that Simon's a stick man, but obviously when it's not Simon and it's picking stuff up,
I've never been a stick man before.
You haven't? No, it's quite a big stick. It picks things up. Big stick. Never said that before either. So that's really simple. And then Simon's also got, which again I think is only like a couple of quid, Spirit Talker. So words can come through. Some people say that it's just a gimmick, it's rubbish, but actually a lot of the times we've had stuff come through that's really relevant to what we've been doing.
Just looks like that. That's the app there. If you download that app.
Yeah. And then it comes up with all the words that we've had on our previous hunt.
And then you press it on. Then it just, if it does spout some random crap as well, but sometimes you do get, if you ask it questions, you sometimes get relevant answers through that.
So, or names that come through. Sometimes we get names, quite a lot of names, and they tend to actually
Evening, Curtis.
Sometimes be quite good. So we've got this brand new bit of equipment we're not going to use tonight because I think it probably needs to be used like in a bigger place where there isn't heat sources, but it's like a thermal camera.
Thermal imaging camera.
Yeah. So you can kind of turn it on and it will just show you things like and the heat, but obviously where we're in here, so there's a lot of heat.
If you turn it to my hand. No, just put it in the camera.
Yeah.
I'm a novice at this. So if you put it in the camera, you can see me. So I'm a heat source. If a spirit if it catches a spirit in there, the spirit draws out all the heat, so it'll come as a cold spot. So if you're in a warm room, it'll be all that colour, and if there's a spirit in there, it'll be a cold spot on the screen.
But that's brand new. We've not used that before, so we might not use it tonight. This little contraption here is meant to actually bring spirits in. So you turn it on, and I don't really know how it works, but it's meant to attract spirits. So you sort of turn that on at the beginning of your hunt.
That is a magnet inside there, and it spins around really fast, and it creates its own magnetic field. And that's supposed to draw in, the spirits are supposed to be drawn into the magnetic field. It attracts the spirits into the magnetic field, which draws them out.
Ghostbusters stuff there.
But that's mainly for like bigger places.
Yeah, I don't think we've used that before either.
We have used it once in Portland, tunnels. But with always electric around it, it will knacker it.
Yeah, so the other two things that are really, really good, really cheap as well, cat balls. So you turn them on, they're literally things that cats play with, but once you turn them on and then you stop, you just put it somewhere, the light goes off and you have to touch it physically for that light to go off. So we've got them dotted around as well. And like I said, on the wardrobe there's one, and that's gone off twice as well when we were interviewing Curtis earlier. So again, really cheap, simple things to use on a ghost hunt if you wanted to start.
And we were all sat down, not moving, and it went off.
Yeah, so, and I love these because you really do have to touch them for them to go off. So you know if it goes off, something's touched it.
And then when Michelle gets bored, I throw them for her and she goes and catches them.
And then we've got the little cow REM pod bear, so makes horrible noise when you go close to it. So if that goes off, we're going to put that in the chair over there, and if that goes off, then it means that obviously something's gone close to it. I'll put it over there now, so it doesn't keep making a noise because it's really annoying.
Hi Dave, hi Sarah, hi everybody else that I've not seen yet.
The one that I love the most is this little robot that we got. So it moves when it sees something in front of it. So again, I think because we're in a room tonight, we probably won't use it because we'll be moving around and it'll just move off. But a really cool bit of equipment that you can only use on carpet though, so doesn't work otherwise.
We are investigating a guest house in Weymouth tonight that belongs to Curtis.
Yeah, who
you may know.
And then we've got some ping pong balls, really light balls that we've just dotted around, and like I said, one of them had moved. So again, something really simple, literally less than £1 for 10, I think they were. And then we've got the Ouija board. So obviously I won't explain how that works because you see, but that'll be on the table over there and we'll use that at some point during the night.
And we've got also, we use little mag light, so that turns on. It's
meant to.
It's meant to. Okay. So it turns on, and so if you put it down, a spirit can manipulate it to turn it on when we're not near it. Like that.
Quite a lot of activity with that at the Hanbury Hotel in Wales, actually. That was responding to us quite a lot. So we can put that somewhere. And then the thing that we've...
So not everyone touching it then.
The thing that we've recently started using as well, which has had really, really good results, is the EVP. So you put your headphones on, noise cancelling headphones, you put on your blindfold, so it's all a bit kinky, so your senses are deprived basically, and then you plug it into this, and it goes through all the radio stations, a bit like the olden days when you kind of like skip through radio stations and it makes that static noise, and then it's like basically if you can hear words that are kind of legible. And we've had some great stuff off this. At the Ancient Ram Inn in Gloucestershire, we had a bishop come through in the bishop's room, and it was just, that blew my mind. It really blew my mind, the stuff that came through. And also when I went with my Uncle David and we went to Merley House, they had this as well, and stuff was coming through about burnt arms and cigarettes, and apparently there had been a fire there started by a cigarette and children were in the building. So yeah, really, really good. So we'll be doing that as well at some point tonight. I think that's everything we've got. Oh, we've got just a normal little temperature thing, like everyone was using in COVID. So we can kind of point that somewhere if we feel that it's gone cold or hot.
And when the lights go out, we do have our night vision camera.
We do. So we're going to keep that running all night. We've got a room next door that we're actually going to sleep in when we go to sleep and keep that one running. to see if anything happens when we're not in here. So, oh, and the REM pods. REM pods we've got as well. So we've got 3 REM pods. One's a little car. Basically, with the REM pod, it's the same thing. So you go near it, and it makes that really annoying noise. But you actually have to physically go near it for it to go off. So we've got this one.
That one's
Land Rover one.
That one's my favourite, the Land Rover. But that's down by the door.
And we've got one over there by the table as well. So we've got quite a lot over by the table. So yeah, I think that's the equipment that we've got.